Good morning, welcome to the Mark Martin Auto Showcase Show. Appreciate a lot of you's been watching. We've been selling cars off of it. We're getting lots of phone calls, so we really do appreciate that. Let me tell you what we're all about if you hadn't watched this before, is we're not your regular car dealer. What I mean, oh, you hear this and hear that. Let me tell you what I'm trying to talk to you about. We all go to the same auctions. We all pay about the same for the same cars. We all get the cars from the factory new. We all give the same. It all comes down to what you're getting out of your trade-in. That's the bottom line. We can blow figures up or down, move it around, it doesn't matter. It all comes to what your car's worth. Here's what I'm gonna preach to you. We're gonna win. I'll give you more for your trade, okay? We've got dealerships all around that look at Kelley Blue Book, that look at NADA, that look at the Black Book, whatever that book tells them. Let me tell you something. Here's what I've learned about the car business. You call those books and you can't ever get a hold of a soul that will write you a check. I'll write you a check, okay? I'll give you hard money for your car, okay? I'm here, whether I be here, whether I be at my Melbourne store, or whether I'm a Ash Flat store, I'm hands-on. Do you know people do these all the time with paid advertisers? Literally people that are paid to come in and shoot a show. Well, as you can see, I'm not professional at this, but I'm a car man, okay? I know what the cars are worth. I go to sales 2 or 3 days a week. So if you come in, if you ask for me, I'm gonna be here at one of our stores. Make mention, we go to Mark Martin Automotive. I told you that I'm not a TV man, I'm a car man. It's markmartinautomotive.com. You can check out our inventory here at Mark Martin Ford and Kia store right here in Batesville. Or also you can go to our Chevy store at Melbourne, or you can go to our Chevrolet Buick GM store in Ash Flat. Between those 3 stores, we keep about 350 to 400 pre-owned cars at all times. We also have those 2 Chevy stores, got new Chevrolets, we got new Fords on this lot, and our Kia store is located right next door. So whatever brand you're looking for, we're gonna have it. And I will tell you this, when it comes to pre-owned, it doesn't matter. We're shooting this show today from a Ford store, but we carry all makes and all models and all brands at all times. It doesn't matter what you're looking for, we've got it. If we don't got it, we're gonna get it, okay? Let me just preach that to you. But when it comes down to the bottom line, it's who'll give you the most for your car and who's gonna take care of you before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale. I make mention, we're not about numbers here. If you work in a city and they say, you've got to hit this many every week, you see different managers at auctions all the time. They work there for 6 months, they work somewhere else 6, that's not what we're about. We started in 10 years ago, I've been here 10 years and I'm still here. Good Lord willing, I'll be here the next 10, okay? The reason, we're after one thing, taking care of you and your automotive needs and taking care of you in the car business. No one likes car buying experiences most of the time. You will if you come to us, but most of the time you go to a store, you're there 5, 6 hours trying to get the credit, trying to get this, see this manager, see that man. That's not what we're all about, okay? We're about coming in, finding out what you're looking for, finding the right car for you, putting you in that car, getting you at the right payment, and getting you on the road hour, hour and a half at the max, okay? So that's what we're all about. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I wanna preview some of our pre-owned cars today. So let's go here and let's start checking out some of our pre-owned cars. All right, I told you we're gonna preview some, and let me tell you what I always tell you if you've watched this show before, that we handle hot rods, and we're noted for jacked up trucks and Jeeps. We've always got stuff that stands out, and if you wanna be different, we've got them. Well, let me tell you about this first little hot rod we got right here. This is a 2012 Mustang Boss 302, a very rare car to find. Now here's what this one's gonna be rare when you come to the miles. It's a 2012 model with 800 miles. 800, not 8,000, 800. This car's only been shown in car shows. They hadn't drove it. It's literally like buying a brand new car, but you're not paying the money, okay? It's got Ricardo seats in it. It's got the wheels. It's got the full Boss car with the louvers on the back gas. It's navy blue with the white stripes on the hood. It's got the white roof on it. This car is $39,995. $39,995. Now show special right now, because the month of July, we're still marking down all these pre-owned cars. We've got a big sale going on, $38,500. $38,500. This car literally was 55, 60 grand new, and it's got 800 miles. So if you're looking for a sports car, if you're looking for horsepower, or if you're looking for something that's very rare, here's your car for $38,500. We're gonna move on to our next car, but oh man, listen to that car. Super nice car, very sharp car with 800 miles. Well, let me tell you, right here's another one brand new, a 2013 ZL1 Camaro. Blacked out wheels, got the hood, scoop, blacked out. It's got this moonroof, automatic with the spoiler. Here's the killer about this car, it's gonna be the mileage. It's another one of those high mileage sports cars, 840 miles. It's got more miles, 840 miles all these cars got. No stories, no hidden, sold brand new right here in town. We can give you the Carfax report. We'll give you the guy that bought it. We can tell you the whole story about it. It's a 2013 with 800 miles. This car is 65 grand new and you can't even find them. I say this car today, 55,000. 10 grand off sticker. $10,000 for someone else driving it for 850 miles. So it's a brand new car. It's a ZL1. If you're looking for horsepower and a hot rod and you're a Chevrolet man, here's your car. We're gonna move on to the next one, but this car right here is literally brand new except what you're paying for it. You're saving $10,000 for only 850 miles. Well, here's another little old hot rod car right here. And if those might have been a little bit out of your price range, we're gonna move down to an 08 Shelby GT, okay? This is a Shelby GT500. It's got an aftermarket hood on it from Shelby. It's got a raised intake on it. It's got vents in the back. It's blue with silver stripes with black leather. It's got the chrome wheels. It's got the spoiler. This car has 45,000 miles. An 08 model Shelby GT with 45,000 miles. You can't find one. $28,995. $28,995 for an 08 Shelby GT. It's another of those cars. You drive it, you play with it, you enjoy it, you put it up, you don't lose any money. It's better than a CD at the bank. You go put 30 grand in the bank and a year from now and see what it'll make you. Hardly nothing. You put 30 grand in this car, take it to car shows, enjoy it, play with it. Next year, you're liable to get 35 grand for it. So this is our 08 Shelby GT with only 40,000 miles. We're gonna move on to our next car, but that's a super nice car. Very good looking car. Well, look here what we got. You talking about a real rare car? This is a 09 Mustang Black Widow. A lot of people say, what is that? It's got Widow on the bottom, it's got a Widow on the side, it's black on black, got a custom hood on it. You've heard of Southern Comfort Conversions. They used to build a lot of custom trucks. This is a custom built, all ground effects package all the way around it, big spoiler on the back with the stripes, with the vent shades on the side windows, even on the side of the car. Super nice car. This car's only got 60,000 on an 09 Black Widow for $27,995. $27,995 for an 09 Black Widow, and I promise you this, you pull up at the movie theater, you pull up at Walmart and you park it, you grant it, you'll be the only one around. We know hot rods. This is the second one we've had in the last 8 years. So there's none around this area. I promise if you want to be different, right here it is. An 09 Black Widow, solid black with the gray stripes. We're gonna move on, but I'm telling you, listen to those pipes on that car. Super nice car right there. That car can't last, a very, very rare car. Well, if you're looking for a toy, this is the car for you. Maybe not the car for me, but it's a 2010 Mazda Miata MX5 with 48,000 miles. It is a hardtop convertible. This car is very rare, $18,995. But the month of July, I told you, we've got green tag specials. We're blowing out our pre-owned cars. I'll sell you this car for $17,800. Do your research, do your homework. $17,800 for a very rare car. These fall evenings will be here before you know it. Drop that top up through these hills. Beautiful scenery, beautiful ride. Here is a great little old toy for $17,800. We're gonna move on to our next, but that little car is a super nice car. Happens to have the right color, blood red. Perfect car to sports car, and I'm still bragging on it because it's a super nice little car for $17,800. Well, right here is gonna be a 2013 Explorer Limited, hard loaded, leather, got the good looking chrome wheels on it, black on black, 16,000 miles, okay? This rig new is gonna be about 48 grand for sticker. You're gonna be able to get that 7-8 grand off of that. So you're gonna buy this brand new for around 38 to 40 grand. This has 16,000 miles for $31,995. $31,995, about another 8 grand off an invoice for only 16,000 miles. I dare to compare. It's a brand new type rig, super nice rig, plus I'm gonna give you more for your trade. So if you're looking for the new Explorer, the new body style, here it is at $31,995. We're gonna move on to our next, but that's a very, very good looking rig. Good looking wheels, nice rig. Well, everybody's always looking for trucks and they're hard to find. This is a 2011 Chevy Silverado LTZ, okay? When I tell you about this truck, you're gonna say, well, I heard of an LT a little cheaper. This is an LTZ. It's a hard loaded truck with the buckets and the console. It's got the molded fender flares. It's got the chrome steps on it. It's got the bed liner. It's white with tan. It's got 50,000 miles. It's $31,995, but for the month of July, it's $29,800. $29,800. We're going to move it on out because those white rigs in the sun will blind you out. So we're going to move it on out, but those white rigs will blind you. That's a Z71. I'd brag more about it if I could see. But you talking about a nice truck, that's a nice one. Well, if you're a Ford man, let me tell you what I got here. I got something that you're not going to find. And the reason I tell you that, this is a 2010 Super Cab XLT 4-wheel drive with the running boards, new set of tires, aluminum wheels, 22,000 miles. You catch that? I got 2014s with that many miles on it. This is a 2010 model with only 22,000 miles. This truck is $26,995. $26,995 for a 2010, but the month of July, we marked down all of our pre-owned, we're moving them out. This truck can't last at 24/7. Get your pen and paper and write it down and bring it in and say, is that really right? That's right. 24/7 for a 22,000 mile truck. Beautiful, brilliant blue with a chrome front end, with a tan interior, automatic truck, $24,700 for this 2010 F-150 XLT. We're gonna move it out, but I'm telling you, that's a super nice truck. It can't last either. Well, here's a 2013 Escape SEL, hard loaded, pearl white, leather interior, got the hard wheels on it, not a cheater rig. They say, well, I seen SE's cheaper. This is an SEL. It's got all the equipment on it. It has 30,000 miles. I'm selling this rig for $19,500, okay? It was $21,995, but the month of July, we've got these rigs marked down. We got the biggest pre-owned sale we've ever had right here at the Ford store, $19,500. This rig brand new is about 27 or 28 grand, okay? You're gonna save you about 7, 8 grand, and is literally just like a brand new one. So we're gonna move on to the next one, but that is a buy right there. Leather rig, it's not cloth, it's an SEL. It's got the EcoBoost engine in it for only $19,500. We just traded for this. It's an 08 Toyota Highlander. It's got the hard wheels with leather. It's not a cheap rig, it's got leather in it. This rig has got 80,000. You say 80,000, it's an 08 model. You gotta look, that's about 7 or 8 year old. It's only 10,000 mile a year. Toyota's only not even broke in. You know, this is a heck of a buy right here. It's $17,995, but during the month of July, as we've got everything slashed, we're moving them out. Our new car business has been great. We've got overstocked in trades. I'll sell you this rig for $16,400, $16,400. Find me a Toyota SUV for that kind of money, you can't do it. $16,400 for this 08 Toyota Highlander with leather, with automatic, all the equipment on it. We're gonna move on to our next rig, but I'm telling you, that's a super nice rig, a little 6-cylinder, got all the equipment on it, very nice. Well, here's a 2011 Chevrolet Silverado Z71 4-wheel drive. Blood red, got the aluminum wheels on it, black interior. It's got a spray-in bed liner in it. It does have a Z71 package. I'll sell you this truck right here. It's an 11 model for $26,600. Why is this so cheap? Because we've got to mark down the month of July. This rig right here was $29,995. We got her marked down to $26,600 just to move them out. It's rare to say we're overstocked in trucks. We got a bunch of trucks, we need to sell them. So if you're a Chevrolet man, here's your buy. It's a 2011 Z71 with 55,000 miles for $26,600. So we're gonna move on as that truck will not last. It's got all the color, it's got vent shades, it's got a spray-in liner, it's got all the equipment on it. Well, here is a 2009, same truck, except this truck is an LTZ. And you Chevrolet guys that know the difference, that want the buckets, that want the console, want the color-coded bumpers, here's your truck. This is an 09 model. It's got a 2-inch lift on the front. It's got chrome wheels on it. It's got the knobby tires. It has a Z71 package. The front end's all color-coded to match the truck. Even the Chevrolet emblem's painted white. You talking about a bad boy. Park this one in the Walmart parking lot. When you walk out, this is the truck people will be looking at. They're gonna notice you. This is a super nice truck for $26,800. You got it right, $26,800. This is a $29,995 all day long in any lot you go to. But not here today. The month of July, the prices are slashed. We're moving them out. I dare to compare. I'm gonna win. Also, Bring me your trade in. Give me a shot. I'm going to give you more for your trade. But I'm selling you this truck for $26,800. We're going to move it on to the next truck, but that truck can't last. Is that spray-in bedliner LTZ, super nice truck. Look here what we got. 2014. I told you a while ago we carry all makes, we carry all models, right? Let me tell you what this is. 2014 Buick Enclave, and it is an all-wheel drive. It's not a base rig, and it's hard loaded. It's got the chrome wheels, black leather, panoramic roof, the entire roof's a glass roof. This rig has 16,000 miles on it, okay? You're looking at a $50,000 rig right here. Someone else has put the 16,000 miles on it. They've took that licking. I say this rig, $38,500. $38,500 for this 2014 Buick Enclave. That's not a base rig, it's not a rental rig, it's a loaded rig. Chrome wheels, glass roof, all the equipment, super nice rig. So if you need a mid-size SUV with luxury, this is your rig right here. We're gonna move on, but I'm telling you, that's a super nice rig. The 2014 Enclave all-wheel drive. Well, here's a little rig we traded for. We sold many of these in 11 and 12. Now we're trading for a bunch of them. This is a 2011 Sorento with 48,000 miles. Very low miles, silver, gray cloth interior. Got a brand new set of tires on it. Super nice little rig for $14,800. $14,800. It's $16,995 on any lot you go to, okay? But we're $2,200 cheaper now. $14,800, $14,800 for a Sorento that is literally brand new, other than 40,000 miles on it. It's not even broke in. That doesn't hurt it a bit. So we got a super nice rig right here for $14,800. All right, this next little rig is something, if you're looking for a little, we just keep moving. We went from that Buick at 30 grand, we're down to 15 grand. Here's a little rig we just traded for. It's an 09 Saturn Vue all-wheel drive. So if you're needing a four-wheel drive capacity, we've got it. It's an all-wheel drive. It's not a hubcap rig. It's got the real steel wheels. It's got the cloth interior. It is an automatic. It's got 70,000 on an 09. Got good mileage on it. That's about 13,000 a year. And this rig is $11,995. $11,995 for this Saturn Vue all-wheel drive. The winter we had last year, everybody said, oh, I need a four-wheel, I need an all-wheel. Here it is for under 12 grand, hard to find. We're gonna move on, but that's $11,995 for an 09 Saturn Vue XE package. I'm still talking about it because it can't last. It's hard to find rigs under 15,000 with good miles that are nice, okay? I happen to have another one right behind it here. This is an 08 Kia Sportage. It's got the hard wheels on it. It's got vent visors, and it happens to be an all-wheel drive also. It's black with tan interior. It's an all-wheel drive. It's a super nice rig with 61,000 miles. 61,000 miles on an 08 for $12,800. $12,800 for an 08 Sportage, okay? If you know anything about the car market, these things are hotter than a depot stove. And you know, if you've ever had a depot stove, it can get hot, okay? It's just like frying eggs right out here in July in Arkansas. These rigs are hot. They're good little old sellers. It's a four-wheel drive, and I'll say this rig for $12,800, it can't last. You can't find them in that price range. We're gonna move on, but that's a super nice little rig for that kind of money. Well, everybody's got Impalas. Impala's one of the best cars they're ever built, and they run forever, and they're gonna get you 30+ miles per gallon, okay? The reason I got one in here today is because it's not a hubcap car. This car's got the wheels on it. This car's got a spoiler. It's silver with dark graphite interior. It's a super nice little car, and it's got 40,000 miles. Here's the difference, what I want to tell you. Most people is going to have 12-mile Impalas for around $14,995. Okay, you with me? $14,995 for 12 Impalas. Not here today with us, $12,800. $12,800 is $2,195 cheaper than everybody advertises them for. Now, you say, well, how's he cheaper? Now give me a shot at your trade. I'll even give more for your trade. This car can't last. These are great cars, but this car is $12,800 for a 2012 Impala LT. It's not a base car. This is an LT car with the hard wheels, with the spoiler, with the buckets, console shift. It's got the console shifter. It's a super nice rig, but it's $12,800. It's a super nice car with only 40,000 miles. So I dare to compare one of these Impalas right here. We're gonna move on to the next car, but that's a super nice car for the money. Well, we just traded for this car. This is a 2013 Chrysler 300C with 30,000 miles. This car is white with black leather. It's got the chrome wheels, tinted windows all the way around it. Super, super sharp car, 30,000 mile car. You're going to see these cars $27,995, $28,995 in that price range. Not here, 25 grand. Just flat 25 grand, okay? $25,000 for a 2013 Chrysler 300C, not a cheap car, chrome wheel car with the leather, with the equipment for $25,000. We're gonna move on, but you talking about luxury, there it is, super nice car, fresh local trade. It's a 300C, white with dark interior. Here's a beautiful car, and I think I showed it to you last week, and I'm showing it to you again because I've had lots of calls on it, and it's a very, very nice car. This is a 2012 Lincoln MKZ, burgundy with a black soft top on it, okay? With a moonroof in it, with leather, chrome wheels, 19,000 miles. It's only got 19,000 miles. It's $26,995. $26,995. But as I've been telling you, the month of July, we got a pre-owned sale. We're blowing them out, $24,600. $24,600 for this 2012 Lincoln MKZ, okay? It's got what they're called a phantom top on them. Looks like a convertible. It's like the old school vinyl top. Looks like a convertible, but it's a phantom top, and it also has the moonroof inside that phantom top. You're talking about class, you're talking about luxury, and you're talking about style, all in one, under 25 grand. $24,600 for this 2012 Lincoln, and it only has 19,000 miles. 19,000 miles. So we're going to move on with that car, but that's a super nice car. You can't find a prettier color. I'll tell you what I've done here today. I've only previewed some of our pre-owned cars, about 20 of our pre-owned cars. We went through them pretty fast. We're trying to wake you up, letting them know we're not going to be higher on our cars. We dare to compare. We're going to be right on the market, if not cheaper than everybody else. What I'm stressing to you is we're going to win on your trade-in, okay? If they go to, I call it city slicking. If you go to city slicking, they're going to try to steal your trade. That's where they're going to make their money. I'm not going to do that. I don't use Kelley Blue Book. I don't use Black Book. I don't use NADA book. Only book we use our instinct of our business. Not saying I know it all, but I've been in the car business for 38 years. So I ought to know a little bit about what we're doing. We're here to take care of you. We can't get all the business. We just want yours. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. We're right here on Highway 167 South. If you're coming from Little Rock, we're an hour and a half. Come up straight up 67, get off on 167. If you're coming from Conway, hour and a half. If you're coming from the Mountain Home area, hour and a half. If you're coming from Jonesboro area, a little less than an hour and a half. It doesn't matter which direction you're coming through, you need to give us a try. If you'll go to markmartinautomotive.com, give us a try on there of any of our locations, whether it be our Chevrolet store in Melbourne, whether it be our Chevrolet Buick GM store in Ash Flat, or we have our Ford store here, or our Kia store is located right next door. Regardless of store you shop at, I'm asking you to give us a try, okay? Here's what we're all about, and I preach to you, and I want you to listen to me. We're not about numbers. As I told you earlier in the show, if you work in a big city, they're gonna say, look, we gotta put out 70 this month. And I hear these ads all the time that just make me wanna laugh almost. The manufacturers have told them they gotta sell 30 more this month. They don't even talk to those manufacturers, okay? We got a rep that comes by once every 3 months. As long as we're putting cars in the street, that's what those manufacturers not tell them what they got to do. Those are personal goals that their manager or their owners tell them to do. Well, Mark Martin is not interested in our numbers. We might sell 50 this month or 150 as long as we're taking care of you, okay? That's our main goal. We're not just about numbers. We're interested in taking care of you. Don't get me wrong, we've got to be here to make money. We've got an electric bill to pay, and he and Lance Landers are not throwing money away. We're in the car business and we're trying to make money. But I promise you this, if you'll give us a try, I think we're going to be your car dealer for life. That's all I'm asking you. Regardless of our location, I want you to give us a try. We previewed some of our pre-owned cars today, and I told you earlier in the show, we all trade for the same, we all go to the same auctions, we all buy the same type of cars, we all pay close to the same amount of money for our cars. It comes down to what are they going to make on the front. Have you seen, we got a sale going right now, we got cars marked down right, okay? But it all comes down to what I'm going to give you for your trade-in, and I promise you, all I'm asking for is the opportunity. I'm not a paid actor, I'm not, and yeah, I think you could probably tell that by looking, or I wouldn't have wore this highway department shirt here today, okay? I'm not a paid actor, I'm a car man. You come in this store and I'm gonna be here. I wanna talk to you. I wanna help make the deal. I wanna help put it together. A lot of these people do these shows, they've got paid actors to come in, fly them in from Dallas or some different places to come in and put on these shows and they fly back out. They don't know nothing about what a car's worth. They're not car men, but they know about TV. I don't know about TV other than it blows you up, makes you look bigger. You see me in life, I'm not really that big. But I do know that I want to sell you a car, I want to take care of this, and I'm talking to you. Give us a try. Go to markmartinautomotive.com. And thanks again for watching a Mark Martin Automotive Showcase. Thanks a lot.